Another episode of Milk and Nuggets. This is milk, chocolate milk, Shando, I believe. And then I have some Bakewit nuggets and, of course, Frank's hot sauce because I don't have any barbecue. Oh well. Does the job. So once again over here. Da-da-da. Shortcut, blah, blah, blah. Because my first topic is probably spoiler-tastic. Spoiler. I've been pretty good about having the media blackout on Prometheus. Avoid, it's all the first trailer. Avoid all trailers. Saw one or two virals about, was it David? Michael Fassbender's character. Android, whatever. Now, that's not the spoiler. I saw Men in Black 3 this weekend, which is a good movie. You need to see it. I saw a Prometheus trailer, and I'm okay with it, but I'm also sad because I feel like it gave me the plot. Gave away the whole movie. I haven't seen it yet, and that's half the reason why I'm making this video now. So I can be like, oh, this is what I think happened. Oh, it really did happen. Trailers are horrible. The basic gist of what I think is going to happen. It's not guaranteed to happen. We get signal from the engineers, as I call it, and we go out and investigate it. You find something weird, and like, oh, and instead of eggs, they're like what? Columns, little urns. But from the trailer, it looks like the whole thing is Michael Fassbender is examining the mysterious substance from one of these urns. And at one point, it's like beginning, like, something from beginning, small beginnings. So does Michael Fassbender, the android, does he just get, like, contaminated and turn into the enemy? Because they show all these scenes where, like, everybody's kind of like, oh, something's attacking me, but it looks like a person. It looks like a kind of infected, weird-looking android. So this might seem super far-fetched, super weird, but it seems like they're setting up the android to be destroying everything. I mean, obviously it infects everybody, but the main thing is it infects Michael Fassbender's android character and takes over the ship, takes over everything, tries to destroy everything, blah, blah, blah. And maybe he inadvertently becomes a space jockey. I hope that's not the case. That's what it looks like. Really don't want that to be the case. But that's my little thing. Yes, F-Zero GX. I'm wearing a hat because I cut my hair really short. And not sure how I feel about it yet. So, yeehaw! It's got a little pocket on the side here. Anyways, next topic. I did end up getting Resistance Vita. Resistance Burning Sky, if you will. And I actually just beat it right before I was starting this. And I have to admit that the game is pretty good. And I had a lot of fun. I'm not saying it's the best shooter ever, but it's really good. It's fun running around shooting. Yeah, the AI is not the best, but I mean, oh well. They're alien. They're a hive mind alien species. So, in the scope of the game, they probably wouldn't be that smart anyways, because, hive minds, there's a lot of pieces all around the world to control. Stop it, kitten! Stop it, kitten! I haven't tried multiplayer yet, but I played the single player. It's an alright story. Doesn't necessarily fit in with the scope of Resistance 2 and Resistance 3. But, It's not without its faults. But I came across 0 bugs. So, it's a functional game. Like, the beginning, when I first put it on, I was like, this looks off, but it looks good, but it also looks awful. And then I got to the later parts of the game, and I was like, wow, this looks really good. It doesn't matter. Most people with Vitas won't buy it because 1 or 2 bad reviews from biased reviewers. Biased reviewers? Controversy. Oh my gosh, I'm one of those people. No. Let's jump to E3 predictions. We all know Microsoft is not going to focus on games. Or at least not going to focus on games we care about. But still, everyone's going to say, oh my gosh, you showed Halo 4, and they're still going to tout Microsoft as the winner like they do every year. Because apparently that's the case. Microsoft shows Call of Duty, a bunch of little kids dancing on stage, and a bunch of adults dancing on stage. Games that don't function properly, and then glimpse Halo, and everybody pisses their pants. It's always going to be all like, oh, look, PS Plus is awesome now because we have like on live and free games and other cool stuff, and look at all these Vita games. So we were reminding you that we didn't forget about the Vita. And then we have the Contric Dream game. People from Heavy Rain. Ooh. And then, who knows? I guess PlayStation Battle Royale. Well, they made it sound like there was another big game coming from them. But it doesn't matter. Everybody gonna say, oh, that looks cool, but I don't care about the game. It could be like Halo on Sony, and people will be like, yeah, I don't really care about it. It didn't really impress me. It didn't move me. I don't care. Or, the other way, they don't show Last Guardian, and everybody freaks out and says, oh, this is awful. They didn't show Last Guardian, so they suck. Which is really stupid because I don't know if there's a way that Last Guardian can live up to expectations by now. Maybe. I don't know. And then Nintendo is going to show off their console, and everybody's going, oh, it's so kiddie. It's so 5 years ago. They're going to show off that Retro Studios game that has people from Uncharted and Darksiders and other development teams, and it's going to look awesome, but everybody's still going to say it's awful. They're going to, show a couple 3DS games? I guess I'm most excited for this PlayStation and theirs because I want games to play on my Vita. I have tons of games to play on my 3DS. No longer worried about that. And I have no worries that there will be games for the Wii U. But I'm worried about the Vita. And I will admit, I'd like Microsoft to prove me wrong. To give me something to make me not regret owning a 360. Because I don't use it. I can't use it anymore. Oh, that was my last nugget. Oh yes, Microsoft, give me something to care about. Give me something. And I don't care about Xbox Live arcade games because you have to be online to play them. No. That's stupid. So that's why I think of E3. There is another thing I could mention about E3, but I would get yelled at, so I can't mention it. But all I'm going to say is people are going to take the demo wrong. They're going to take the demo at E3 in the wrong way because perhaps the demo is not the best way to showcase it. It's a little bit more. That thing that's going to be shown off, I'm excited for it because I know a lot of things about it, but you're not. Everybody's going to rave about it, and possibly not the best way. But Pinky, fear not. It's got a lot of other stuff that you don't know about going for it. Bye bye.